Hi there guys, welcome to another video here of New World, and I just wanted to start off by saying thank you so much for all the support on the first video. I threw up a couple videos here and there about the game, and my most recent video, my build video for what I'm rolling here, really popped off, so that was super awesome to see, and it's definitely humbling for me because I used to do YouTube like 6 years ago for about a year, and the most amount of views I got was about 200, 300 or so. So it's nice to see some attention, you know. So I really appreciate that. But today I wanted to go over some money making methods that I did early on and still are doing. And right now I've got about 12,000 saved up, which really isn't much compared to other people, but I'm a firm believer in spending money to make more money. So I probably saved up around 30 to 40K total over the past 7 days or so. Um, the main two contributors to that are making tools and gems, and for a little bit, selling items in the first 3 days that people really needed. Specifically like the quest items, and potions. So, as well as some resources like sand flux, crossweave, that sort of thing. Um, which are even more demand now, but I'm grinding my trade skills here pretty hard, so I haven't been selling them anymore. But yeah, I power level stone cutting about 3 days ago and made probably about 6,000, 7,000 gold in the past 3 days. Just cutting gems and that sort of thing. Um, I do have a list if you guys are interested on what the best gems are, because you can kind of hit a block where the same way I did and basically craft every gem, and also try not to make the mistake of cutting a bunch of brilliant gems. And you really can just skip these and go right to pristine gems. That's probably the biggest mistake I did. I mean, I made about 1,000 or 2,000 gold off of brilliance, but they really tanked in price after people, really hopped on the gem wagon, if you will. And the thing is, pristine gems really hold their value, selling for about 1,000 gold on average on the market. They really fluctuate because of people undercutting, and then people buying, and then there's none on the market, that sort of thing. And the thing is, too, guys, when you're trying to make money, you got to really think about like who's buying them and where you're selling them. And for me specifically, I always sell stuff in Everfall because even though Windsward on my server specifically is super popular for trading, it makes the prices a lot lower because there's just so much more supply. However, the demand is about, I don't know, probably 3/4 the amount in Everfall because it's still super popular. However, that also raises the price because there's not as much supply. Um, so going back to what I said earlier though, I would avoid cutting the brilliant and anything lower. Unless you see like a crazy price. Like the other day, I saw a cut ambers, which is like the tier 3, going for like 200 some gold a piece. And I don't know if that's how it's still rocking, but like if you can get your hands, or a lot of you probably just have this stuff stored up and don't know what to do with it. Um, Turn these guys into blues or greens and see what the prices are, because you just need 3 flawed ambers, which if you guys have been mining, you probably have a ton of these saved up. And um, just kind of work your way up, see where the prices are at, and if it's really high compared to the other tier, then just sell it at that one and call it a day and then go from there. That's what I did really. Um, And then to power level this sucker, you're just gonna want to like hit these stone bricks for probably a whole day. My strat was pretty much to buy probably like 500,000 stone blocks. I don't know what the actual number is, and create a shitload of stone bricks. And then once you unlock lodestone brick, you want to buy lodestone from the market. I wouldn't recommend going out and mining it. I tried that and it just didn't seem worth it because they're on the market for like 0.03 cents or whatever. So you can buy like, a ton. And the thing is too, you're probably going to run out of these stone blocks. What you do is after you create a ton of these guys, you go down here and you can do a revert of whatever block you made. So you want to make more stone blocks so that you can make more lodestone. Then you use the weak solvent on the lodestone, and it'll cost 2 to make 1, but you'll still level a lot faster and save some money because you're not even going to really be using this. And another great thing is while you're making money with gems, the whole point of stone cutting for late game is for tuning orbs. If you're not aware, I'm sure you guys are, but if you're not, you're going to need void stones, all kinds of different keys, and corrupted shards and crystals and that sort of thing to make these tuning orbs. And they're all kinds of different ones. So obviously these legendary ones are going to cost a lot more. And the big thing here is this guy, a runestone. A runestone is time locked. So I think you can make one every like 3 days or one every day. I'm actually not sure if it has a timer provided. Doesn't look like it. Unless I'm missing something. If you guys know what the timer is on this, let me know down in the comments. That'd be great. I'm sure I'll find out at some point, but I got a buddy that gifted me obsidian sandpaper because obviously I'm only level 44, so I can't get up in those tier 5 areas, but this was a super cool drop. I already got that. I have this in another storage, so I just need to hit 200 stone cutting. Been kind of putting it off because I'm doing all kinds of things and just trying to balance my time. But yeah, that's about it for stone cutting. I don't think there's anything specific. The big thing too here, guys, is like you're probably gonna run out of refining materials like me and hate your life for like 3-4 hours when you're trying to just power level this shit and it's like you're just running out of materials. You can buy material converters and say you have like 600 crossweave because you don't use tannin at all, or like the weaver to make it into linen or whatever, or sateen. You can buy up all this crossweave too on the market. It's usually the cheapest. It just seems to be the most least used material. So you can buy up that. Same thing with a different quality. So you can buy like the uncommon, which is going to cost the advanced a little more expensive, but the cool thing about the tier 2 and tier 3, or I guess, what is it? Tier 3, tier 4, tier 5. I don't know why they do that, but okay. They boost your chance of additional crafts. So let me see if I can give an example. Yeah, so here is a 10% chance of additional items. We go to the obsidian, it's 36. And if I use the regular sandpaper, which I can't even do that. Yeah, I don't know, that's weird. Okay. Probably because I don't have any. But yeah, it's really nice when you're power leveling your skills, just to keep in mind. And then I want to go over to the engineering spot over here. Show you guys kind of what I'm doing for tools and making money. And I've been selling star metal tools, and it's probably one of my main sources of income. And really, it's one of those things that it's like you gotta find the iron, and even if you don't want to find the iron, you can buy some steel. You can buy steel, you can buy star metal, The prices right now are kind of whacked, so I don't know if it's a great idea, but I know I would still make 200 some gold profit per tool. However, I don't know, I'd rather just take the hour and go find a spot where it's uncontested and farm iron for that hour, and then I'll be able to make like 5 or 6 tools, give or take. So that's my main method. I have a couple different spots that I know of. You guys can easily just look at the map, find your own, because the more and more people, put out these videos of like, oh, best iron farming route, and it's like there's like 50 people like that are probably going to be there while you're there, and it's like even if, especially if the video gets like, thousands and thousands of views. But getting back to the point here, you want to get your iron, your steel, and then make your star metal ingots. And I would do a variety and also make sure you're looking at the market. It's really simple. See what's in demand. So for me, same rule of thumb with before. I like to sell my stuff in Everfall because Windsward always has like 10 plus star metal tools listed on the market. And a big thing with me too is I notice a lot of people like to buy the blue ones, and a lot of times the green ones and the base ones will sit on the market for days. So what you want to do here, I know Azoth sucks to get sometimes, but it's really not hard. A, questing, B, corruption portals. Spend like 2 hours a day doing that stuff, and you'll max out your Azoth. It's really that simple. Um, and also just don't fast travel as much. Like, I don't know. You got to figure out how to balance that. But I I would use 45 Azoth per tool. So you're looking at, I don't know, if you're making like 10 tools, obviously like 450 Azoth. I mean, I'm okay with that, and obviously you guys might feel differently, but you'll have to experiment and see what you feel comfortable with. But I usually do like two, 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 and two. Once in a while, I'll do some fishing poles. Depends on the prices of the weird wood planks. But yeah, that's really uh, something that I just kind of randomly make. But yeah, that's really like it there. I mean, I've just been making like 5 to 10 tools a day, and they sell every day. And then I've been grinding on the gems, making the pristine cut ones. Like I said, those sell for like 1,000 to 1,500 gold a piece. And of course, the thing is, prices are going to fluctuate. People are going to undercut hard. Like I found a pristine cut diamond or something crazy today that was selling for, I don't know, it was like 600 gold, and that's pretty crazy undercut because most people are buying the pristine cut gems around 1,000, at least on this server. So it's pretty wild. And honestly, I like to get up in the morning and check the marketplace because that's when things are like sitting for low. Obviously, around like dinner time and after work, that's when a lot more people are on, and that's when prices are usually a lot higher. And like once in a while, you'll find like a needle in a haystack or like, you know, something that's like really good and people just are selling them for super low. And that's something to look out for. So easily what you can do is always set your orders at all places. This is like one of the biggest things that I make money off of people for. It's like they don't check all settlements, or they're just lazy and don't care how much it is. They just want to buy it from that town, which, from someone that's like pretty frugal with money, and like my main goal in the game is making money, it's like just one of those things that I think is really dumb that people do, but hey, that's just me, you know? Um, but what I wanted to do here is go into resources and let's see. So you can go to raw resources, go to raw gemstones, and then you can go all the way down. Even like this brilliant topaz, super cheap. You can even just set this to the minimum. Take a scroll through here. See if anything's like super cheap. Like these carnelians, 15 gold a pop. I might even scoop these. Brilliant diamond. And like the cool thing is too here, you gotta think, guys, you can turn these brilliant diamonds into pristine diamonds. All you need is like 4 of them, and then you can turn them into a pristine. So basically, that's like less than 100 gold, and cut diamonds are going for like 400 gold. So it's like you can just look at the market and find stuff, which I'm actually gonna buy this right now. Oh, okay, okay. So I'm gonna have to travel to Everfall, which takes like 30 seconds, and I'm gonna go buy that right after this video. So it's malachite. Yep. Oh, I want to give you guys a quick list. I totally forgot. I'm sorry. Of what the best gems are and what's gonna be like optimal late game, and that is gonna be the amber, the diamond, the carnelian, opal, onyx, and malachite. And I'm not saying this is going to be like the end all be all gems, but that's what people are definitely gravitating towards and buying early on. And from past beta tests, people have gathered information on that, and it seems like those are the most popular ones. Now, I will get into one more thing that is very unfortunate and frustrating, is these guys right here, quintessences. Now, the earth and the life ones and water ones are farmable. However, things like um, fire, death, and soul, which are all super popular ones, are all pretty sure hard locked behind Arcana. And if you guys aren't familiar with Arcana, let's go over here real quick. Try not to make this video too long, but I always put like chapters in the video so that you guys can hop around and see, like, you know, what the important areas are and that sort of thing. And essentially how it works is you get motes, turn those motes into greens, then blues, and then purples. However, as you can see, I'm not 125 Arcana yet, so I'm not even making as much as I could be. I have a bunch of pristine gems that I'm still unable to cut because of this. So this is really frustrating, but I already power leveled skills the last like 3 days, and I'm trying to take a break for a little bit and just kind of enjoy the game grinding out in the open world. Specifically up in Great Cleave and trying to get to Eden Grove as well. Those 2 places are really cool, and my friends are all about just going up there and grinding and killing stuff, so I'm trying to play with them too and, you know, have some fun with that. But I Man, at heart, I'm just a craft lord. That's what I've been titling my streams over at on Twitch. Streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday from like, I don't know. It's like 10 a.m. to like 10 p.m. right now. Kind of playing around with the schedule, but yeah, I'm pretty much streaming all day over there. If you guys wanna, you know, head over at any point, be much appreciated. But yeah, I'm probably gonna try to power level Arcana here soon. And that's about it, guys. Hopefully I didn't ramble about too many different things. I wanted to try to focus at least on the 2, um, you know, money-making methods that I made money off of. And, you know, it wasn't anything crazy. I know people that have like 50, 60, 70,000 gold or something crazy from doing like basically to the T farming flint for like, you know, 20 hours a day. And you know, that's a thing, but you're also not really expanding on any skills. So there's other ways to do well too, like flipping the market too, like buy something. I bought like 2 pristine jaspers today for or I guess 3, and they were like 40 gold a piece, which is insane because most places sell them for like 200 gold. So yeah, I got all kinds of pristine gems in here just waiting to be cut. Waiting on my lazy ass to level Arcana, pretty much. So we're getting there. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. I'll hopefully be able to help you out. And same thing as Discord. I'll leave my Discord name down in the description, and you guys can shoot me a message. Okay? All right. Thanks again for all the support, guys. All right. Take care. Bye.